Diyos ko, kanina ka pa, push ng push. O hindi, pero how do you feel now, Tony? Ikaw nga yung man of the hour, parang lahat parang nag-intensify yung pagnanasa sa'yo ng buong bayan ngayon after seeing you doing itong mga scenes na to with Angel. How does it feel?
Well, masaya lang po ako na nagugustuhan po ng mga tao yung trailer. So, parang it really paid off na yung art namin and yung pinaghirapan namin and everything that we put into the film na nagugustuhan po talaga ng mga tao. In terms of how I feel na pinagpapantasyan tayo ng mga tao, wala po akong masyadong reaction. I mean, nakakatawa po yung mga memes. Pero yun lang.
Meron pang burger.
Si Chocolate nga naglabas ng sariling version.
Meron ba?
Nagtapan nila ng cellphone, iPhone guy.
Ayan!
Dila din.
Oo, nag-amuse ka naman, Tony, sa mga naglabasan.
Actually, kahit ako po, hindi po ako nababastusan sa mga pinapalabas na memes or whatever. Kasi, yun nga, masaya lang po ako na, yun nga, nagugustuhan po talaga ng tao. I mean, positive reaction po siya. So, I'm just really happy that people are having fun with it.
Pakikwento mo na, shortly lang, briefly, kung paano tinakbo nitong pelikula, nung kwento nitong Glorious, ano talaga siya at gaano siya, puro lang ba siya sex? Ikaw lang, Tony, ikaw magkwento, yung take mo dito sa movie.
Tapos susupport ni Direk Connie later on.
Okay, to put things really short, I think this movie is about love. And it's, I guess some people would say it's about breaking boundaries, but I think it's so much more than just about age. It's actually to show people that you can fall in love with whoever you want to fall in love with. And
Oh, we love that. Diba,
I love
Eric?
that, I know, right?
yeah, everybody deserves love and anybody can find love at whatever
Oh my
age.
goodness, ang ganda naman nun.
Yes, ikaw ba, Direk Connie, meron kang doon?
Take doon.
Sundot doon.
Sundot ah.
Outstanding
Diba?
It is. And tama naman yung sinabi niya because basically what you will see in the film is about two people loving each other. Walang age eh. What I wanted to show in the film is that no age shaming, no body shaming, no judgment from people. Because when you fall in love, you don't choose that person. Diba? Parang that connection that you have. People think many things about why two people come together. Money, good sex, maternal or paternal instinct, whatever it is. But the bottom line is that if you don't have that strong connection with each other, you're not gonna last. And in this too, in most of the scenes that we've done, whether it's an intimate scene or it's a dramatic scene, you see the way that they look at each other, the way that they relate to each other. It is so real. Even us on their first intimate scene, the first thing that I said to him is that, "Wag lalaki ulo mo ah." Sisikat ka rito.
Oh.
No, because ang galing nila. And sometimes pag nag-tape na sabi ko, ang swerte ko ang gagaling ng mga artista. Ang gagaling ng mga artista. Even si Angel, marami siyang eksena na alam mong, I'm just in awe of her. Na parang when I look at her, gaganto gagawin niya, no? Pag sininghot na niya yung environment, pag buka ng bibig niya, siya na si Glory.
Yun yung actor's
Yun na si Glory. Parang, you don't know where it begins and where it ends, and then you just see her, you just want to comfort her, or you just want to be joyful with her, and you're kinikilig with her. Sinabi mo, di ba, pagpanood mo ng first nating take, sa nag-preview sila, so this is what we do, we preview. Sabi niya, matetense lahat ng mga love teams. Pagpanood mo, di ba? Sinabi mo yun.
Dapat gawin na rin lang yung mga ganito, di ba? Pero mas ano ba to? Because this is nga online to, di ba?
Digital.
Digital. So, mas hindi ganun hindi limited yung ginagawa nyo, Tony. Mas kayo dito, pwedeng tumodo, pwedeng mas sumobra than the usual na napapanood.
Ayun, tulad ng sinasabi ni Direk, we and Angel, we wanna just make things real. We wanted to show people a love story. Pero ayun po, movie pa rin yung ginagawa namin, love story, hindi porn. So hindi naman kami pumunta doon.
Can I add? You know what it is? It's about these two people being generous. may generous to everybody. Kasi when you watch it, hindi mo sasabihin na, ay, haram or whatever. Very generous sila with the emotions of the characters that when you see it, parang, I wanna fall in love. Parang ganun.
Oo nga. Tony, dun sa ano mo na sinabi mo yung ang ganda ng pagkasabi mo ang sarap. Gaano kasarap yung mga eksena yung gano'n ni yung mga eksena yung sobrang intimate ni Angel?
Sa totoo lang, yung sa scene na yun, sobrang sarap po ng cake talaga. Kaya kinain ko po talaga.
So cake lang ang kinain mo doon ah.
Grabe kayo siya.
Tapos yung sa dila, ikaw daw yun, sarili mong ano yun, yung...
Sariling dila niya?
O sarili mong dila, sarili mong...
Wait, ang magsasagot doon ata si Angel. Dila ko ba talaga yun?
Paano natin
Prosthetics!
Dila ng kapitbahay.
Oo, may fake dila ba na involved?
Totoo yun, Miss Angel.
Oo, lahat. Ano ba yun? Makikita niyo doon totoo.
Pati dila.
You know why they're saying that patry daw, sabi
Hala.
Gusto mo ba, EJ?
Ay, ayoko na.
Thank you.
Magsisimba ba ako after nitong press con eh.
Oo. Laswa ba? Thank you.
Gusto ko lang follow up.
Yes, Mark.
Are you aware, Tony, na nagpa-audition for the lead role ng actor dito? Are you aware?
Na may ibang
May ibang nag-audition
Yes,
tapos ikaw yung napili.
Yes, aware naman po ako. Yeah.
Tapos ikaw pinili.
Nagkwentuhan
I
po
told
kami
him.
dito.
I was honest.
Okay. Tapos comment naman dun sa sinabi ni Miss Angel na sana tanggapin niya. She was really, bent on...
Yun, because I know na it was Sir Deo and Derek and Angel who were rooting for me to take the project. It was such an honor. So I really couldn't say no. And I read the script and I knew na may substance nga. It's a nice film. So I wanted to accept the role.
Ayun. Aaron, more questions?
Yes, partner, ito ang expert sa wet kiss. Wala lang ito si Michael.
Ayoko ma-imagine.
Grabe ka naman.
Si Big Steak, si Michael Almas.
Hello, congrats. Kasi mas kasi ako magpunta, pinag-uusapan talaga yung trailer.
Speaking of, as we
13
speak,
million.
13 million views na po ang full trailer ng Glorious.
Pati yung mga taga-TXC subscribers,
Seven.
diba?
Oo.
Palabas sa TX app.
Yes.
So ito na nga, congrats. And kay Ton, super napahanga mo ko kasi yung mga roles na kinukuha mo, super mapangahas. Talagang, di ba, from ML to double twisting, tas ngayon sa Glorious. It wasn't really your intention na parang ganitong klaseng career or mga ganitong roles yung kukunin mo?
Hindi po. Kasi I took these roles unang-una kasi wala naman akong choice. Yun lang po yung meron na nag-offer sa akin.
Pero hindi ka naman choose sa mga.
So, hindi lang po sa, wala akong choice, so eto na lang. Pero nung nababasa ko po yung script and kung sino yung director, sino yung cast, sobrang may substance yung film. And I had two choices Like, I can go sa formula way, which, I came from boy band and I came from La Luna, so pwede akong magpa-tweetums or whatever. Or I was thinking, I can do my passion, I can play these cool roles na I've always wanted to play. Kaya, ayun, that's why when people ask, it's not that I really chose, it's parang these roles really chose me. Parang nag-align lang yung stars ko na destiny, this is really what God wanted for me, diba? This is my lane, so I'm just sticking to my lane and doing my best.
At pinatunayan mo na parang hindi mo kailangan ng collab team para magkaroon ng pangalan sa industry.
Ganon, gigil na gigil.
And ito na po yung bagong love team ng ABS.
Doon sa cake scene. Kasi gustong-gusto ko yun, yung scene na yun. Kasi bago yung pananaw ko sa cake. Kasi, wait, may inspirasyon ka ba doon direct? Talaga? Or sino yung nag-put ng... Sino nag-isip ng ganong scene? Was that you?
Hindi, syempre. Yeah. Syempre, lagi in every scene, parang isipin mo, what is good about a relationship between two people and they're starting out? You always want, the word that pops into my head is delicious. So parang, I have to think of visuals, parang, ano ang delicious? Delicious sa akin, licking off something sweet from the hands or something. So parang, Okay, game. Shock din naman sila doon, hindi naman nila alam. Parang after one scene, okay, cut, next scene, ilabas na yung cake, ilabas na yung cake.
Uy, baka naman may cake dyan. Enough naman natin. May cake yata dito.
Galing
Ah, may
Baguio,
cake ba?
meron. Galing Baguio, Kim.
Yung mismong cake na yun.
Yung mismong
Gusto niyo
cake
ba
na yun.
Meron? May dala?
Yes!
Can you show it?
Reenact.
Reenact natin. Direct na din.
Kinain na namin.
Ay, ubos na.
Kinaya niya sa kamay namin. Late kayo eh.
Okay. Pang reenactment ko yun eh. Anyway, Bix, ano pa?
Yes, meron pa. Gano'n, yung bawat sa mga masasena eksena, gano'ng katagal or nakakailang takes bawat mo sa
Why is that important, how many takes? I'm just curious. Parang kanina pa na tinatanong, di ba? How many takes was that kiss or how long did it take? Bakit? Ano?
No, kasi marami tatanong din. Hindi na siya makatawag.
Kasi parang nangyari babad. I mean, paulit-ulit. So,
I'll tell you this,
masaya.
our first day of, everything at may love scene tayo, no? Parang may intimate scene
Oh
kami
my
every day.
God.
I spaced it out like
Every
that.
day may loves.
Yeah, because you have to... It helps the other scenes. Honestly, di ba? Parang it reminds you that, oh, I love this person. Okay, so yung first night namin was, it took quite a while kasi first time nila. So we started 9:30, we ended around 5:30 for that scene. No, for the love scene.
9:30 ng gabi.
Parang madami na.
Umaga.
Marami yun. No, maraming sequences yun. Kaya lang they're like intertwined na parang one goes after the other. Ganun. And then sa kanila rin, they see the flow of how it goes.
Mhm.
Imagine this, meron kang one-nighter with a person. Yun yung shoot namin. That one whole nighter na yun. Well, I'm sure that kayo naka-experience na ng whole one-nighter.
Marathon.
Wait, yun yung difference. Yung marathon is that walang feelings. Pero ito yung parang tipong just because you can't get enough of each other, that's why it ended up like 5:30 in the morning. Parang ganun. So ganun din yung stela nila.
Santa Maria. Iba ka direct, iba ka conception makatulong. Okay.
Anyway, bakit, meron sa Banawe? Ba't doon naging... Baguio.
Sino nagsabi sa'yo Banawe?
Kasi Banawe Rice Terraces.
Direct, why the location?
Well, because what's the day actually?
Is it in Shagada?
It is Shagada.
Shagada. Sagada. Charot lang.
You know why?
I know, right?
Okay, sa Baguio because
Baguio.
definitely I knew already that the scenes would be steamy and parang ang gandang i-offset siya with that cool Baguio weather. Bad weather,
Ay,
di ba?
Taga Baguio ka, Angel na.
Aral.
Aral Baguio.
And then Sagada because I fell in love with the place and I said na in-effort ko talaga yon kasi kulang na sa budget, hindi naman pang out of the Metro Manila yung budget namin, but I felt that it was fitting that we put in that place kasi sobrang ganda niya. Sobrang ganda niya na I wanted to share that whole thing. Hindi madali mag-shoot sa Sagada for us.
Correct, ang lamig tas love scene?
No, hindi sa lamig. We had to do a lot of walking and carrying our stuff. Just uphill, downhill. So parang very physical for all of us. But because we all believe that, matatapos ito, we're gonna be able to do this and it's gonna turn out well. Push lahat. Kasi walang mga PAP, kanya-kanyang bit-bit kami lahat. As in, it's a small budget kami doon for Sagada. So, we had to have a lean team and all of us are multitaskers and then even them, he cares. We carry their bags and everything. We look out for each other because there's just a few of us in there. But I wanted to also be able to shoot something na not having a big, you know how we shoot in ABS dati parang, or in a film where there's a lot of people. Ito, we were like about 25 people all in. Kasama na
Audio.
everything.
Wow.
So yun. So,
Ang ganda ng texture direct.
thank
Yung
you.
Sagada and the Baguio scenes. Bix?
Para kay Tony.
Ano to, one-on-one na? Ano? Chance yung iba? Chalos. Go.
Para kay Tony, na-involve ka na ba before sa isang older woman?
Nakwento ko sa TV Patrol kanina na...
Lagot ka na sa
Hindi naman. Kasi dati, merong isang woman na 35 siya. She already has 3 kids and a husband. So I don't wanna get involved with her. Like, friend ko lang siya. Pero umamin siya na, na in love siya sa akin. So for me, that at that point in my life, kasi when I was younger, my dad was telling me na age is just a number, alam mo yun. And syempre as a kid, I would always say, no dad, I don't want to be friends with older people, parang ganun. And at that point in my life, I realized na it's really possible. Anybody really can fall in love. It doesn't really matter the age, alam mo yun. It's just that connection between two people.
Naging kayo nun?
No, hindi. Syempre may asawa na yun. Baka
Ayaw nga
hindi na
pala.
ako nun. Pero,
Kawawa.
for me, I understood her humanity na parang she was in a arranged marriage kasi. Kaya sobrang hindi niya choice. It wasn't her choice to fall in love, di ba?
Matanda yung asawa
Yeah,
niya.
yeah. So, 35 siya.
Ano
And,
age mo nun?
Then? Chika! Shots lang! Shots.
Kasi mga 20, yeah. 20. So parang I understood her eh. I got why. Kaya I stayed friends with her kasi alam mo yun, it's so sad that you don't have the chance to pick who you fall in love with. That was taken away from her. So when she met me and she said that she fell in love with me, I was still there to comfort her, you know what I mean? Pero not there to entertain her fantasy naman. Pero just there to be there for her.
Sakit din na,
Yeah.
hindi niya kasalanan.
Para kay Miss Angel naman, ano naman yung reaction ng